Vivek Ramaswamy is our most requested candidate, and I'm happy to report that we finally have some numbers for you. Now, you're going to have to excuse the wait, but please acknowledge he's a pretty unknown candidate, so these numbers have definitely benefited from a little bit of seasoning. But first, here is our latest GOP primary matchup from almost 2 months ago now. And yes, we're due for an update soon. Trump was way ahead of the heat, polling at 62%, 45 points on top of Ron DeSantis, and that's also the worst DeSantis has done in all of our polling. Nobody else here got above single digits, and also it's extremely important to note that only 2% of GOP voters saw this list and said, no, I have another candidate in mind. But based on the numbers we're going to go over today, I have a suspicion that the next time we run that question, Vivek Ramaswamy might climb a few rungs on the ladder. Here are updated favorability numbers for all of the GOP primary candidates we've tested so far. And yes, Trump's new numbers are coming next week. Looking at the Republican numbers, Vivek sits about in the middle of the pack from an overall favorability level. But his 18% very favorable rating actually puts him higher than everyone else except Ron DeSantis and Tim Scott. But even more fascinating is the fact that he has still a very extreme lack of name recognition. He's the second least recognized behind Asa Hutchinson. Why is that important? Because with a high favorability and a high not sure response, that means his unfavorability rating is extremely low. In fact, he has the lowest unfavorability rating among all of the Republican candidates. Among all voters, he's also the second most unknown. His favorability rating is 42%, which again isn't that bad, well above Asa Hutchinson and Chris Christie, and right in the pack with everyone else except Ron DeSantis. But his unfavorable rating is, again, the lowest by far. Why is Vivek Ramaswamy the least unliked of all the Republican candidates so far? I'd love to hear your theories in the comments. But for the likelihood of nomination, Vivek does quite a bit better. He's considered the second most likely to be the Republican nominee behind only Ron DeSantis, and of course Donald Trump. Though still, only 24% say it is likely he'll be the nominee. For DeSantis, it's 54%, though only 10%. 4 more points than Ramaswamy, say it's very likely DeSantis will win the nomination. The numbers among all voters are similar, though Mike Pence beats him here by quite a few points, dropping Ramaswamy to 3rd place. Well, actually 4th place if you consider the upcoming Trump numbers we will be adding to this sheet next week. And while we're on that topic, please follow us at Twitter at Rasmussen_poll. Like this video, and please click the subscribe button on YouTube or Rumble so you don't miss the new Trump numbers that are coming out. Spoiler alert, he continues to poll the highest of any national politician, despite the investigations, the impeachments, the mean tweets, and yes, even the indictments, which our polling seems to indicate make his favorability numbers go up. And wait till you see his numbers among independents. Thanks for watching.